All right, 26.3 just was announced. I'll go through the RX workout. He'll talk about kind of the scaling and masters and that sort of thing. And then we'll kind of talk about tips. This should be a little bit quicker than the last couple videos. So to start out, it's if you look at it, it makes sense. While I say it, like we probably will put a little thing right here, just so you can visualize, because it's a lot. It's a lot of volume. So we got 2 rounds of 12 burpees over the bar, not bar facing. They can be lateral, which I would recommend every single person to do that. Then 12 cleans at 95-65 for males and females. Then you're gonna do 12 burpees over the bar again, and then 12 thrusters again at 95-65 for male, female. So you'll do 2 rounds of that. Do the 12, 12, 12, 12, and then you'll cycle back through. Once you complete that, then you move on to the next part, which is 2 rounds of 12 burpees over the bar, 12 cleans, but at a heavier weight, which is 115-75, 12 burpees over the bar, and then 12 thrusters again at 115-75. 115 for males, 75 for ladies. When you complete that, then you move on to, again, 2 rounds of 12 burpees over the bar, 12 cleans, again, increasing in weight, which is 135-85, so 135 for males, 85 for women. Then you'll do 12 burpees over the bar, and then 12 thrusters at 135-85. So you'll do 2 rounds of each of those weights, which is a lot.
Okay. Scaling, the first weight is 65 pounds and 45 pounds for 2 rounds. The middle weight is 85 and 55. The heaviest weight is 95 and 65. For Masters RX 55 plus, the first 2 rounds are with 75 and 55 pounds. The second 2 rounds are 95 and 65 pounds. The last rounds are 115 and 75. Scaled Masters is 55 and 35. Second weight is 75 and 45. And the third weight is 85 and 55. One other thing with the RX and scaling. On RX for the open division and Masters, you have to jump over the bar. We'll go over what
The standards are.
constitutes a jump. And then for scaling and master scaling, you can jump or you can step over. It's your choice. It's a 16-minute time cap. It's going to be, for everybody in this gym, a 16-minute AMRAP.
And the best of the best.
Okay, so the standards for the burpee is that your chest and your thighs must touch the ground, and then you jump over the bar. This is a good rep. Good jump, Cody. Okay, right here, his chest did not touch the ground. He did jump over, though. Good job. No rep, chest didn't touch the ground. No rep, he stepped over. Good. Bad. Good so far. Good. Okay, you should do step-ups on these burpees, unless you've never practiced them. But he's going to go down into the burpee. His step-up is going to be with the outside leg, then the inside. Then he's going to jump off that inside leg and cross his feet. So it's going to be outside, inside, cross. Okay, standards for the clean. He needs to get the bar from the ground to his shoulders, the front rack position. He needs to finish with his elbows in front of the bar. His knees and hips are locked out, standing straight up. It's a good rep. Let's do 2 more good reps. His elbows did not go in front of the bar. That's a no rep. Do another. Okay, now he's going to not lock out his hips. It's hard to do. But if you're trying to go too fast, this is what will happen. Slow it down a bit. We're going to advise everybody to do singles anyways. Good rep. Good rep. He also needs to lock out his knees. If you rush it, no rep. He's not standing all the way up before the bar comes down. Okay, the sweatshirt has come off.
It's hot.
We're going to go into thrusters now. Before you go, you are permitted to do a squat clean into the first rep, or you can power clean. Does not matter. So he's doing that full squat and a full lockout. We went through the squat in the first week of the open with the wall balls. He's getting his hips below his knees. When he goes overhead,
Yeah.
he needs to lock out. It needs to be at or behind his head. Like so. Good. See how his head is coming through, the bar is behind his head. Okay, these next no reps, first he's gonna do 2 where he's not squatting to parallel. Then he's gonna do 2 where his elbows don't lock out. Then he's gonna do 2 where the bar is in front of his face. These are all examples of no reps. Bad squat, Cody. Bad squat, but good press, man. Okay, good squat now. Oh, look at those bent elbows. Bad. Now he's going in front of his face, too. He's not behind. Cody's going to catch his breath now.
I'm warm.
Couple of things that are important to note. You as the athlete are in charge of changing your weights. So after that first 2 rounds, our best advice is you finish those thrusters, you change one side of your barbell, do your 12 burpees, and then change the next side. It's better to have those 2 medium breaks than 1 long break, and you don't want to break up the burpees because you can just find a rhythm, almost be at like a, if you need to, slow it down to like a walking pace where you wouldn't stop a race, you just start walking and go slower. Same with rowing. We want to keep moving on the burpees.
Yeah. Have your judge kind of help you with that, because I know just the workout alone is a lot. So have your judge kind of like I was telling him, hey, exchange, just put 1 plate on and then go right into burpees. Like just have your judge maybe have verbal cues. If the judge is not great with that, that's okay. But have them like giving you like, hey, next thing, we're putting that plate on, only 1 of them, then going into burpees, and then we can figure it out from there. That's a big thing, is like, don't do both at the same time. We've heard a couple people say, do 6 burpees, then put the plates on. It's just added transition time. This is a workout, like he was saying, that it's a 16-minute AMRAP. So it's just as far as you can get, and we're trying to minimize because there's so many transitions. There's 8 in 1 round, right? That's a lot. So we want to minimize that as much as we can and try and make it quick transitions. This is a workout. I just saw a post, 54% of the elites doing this was doing burpees. So it's a very burpee heavy, obviously. It's half the workout. So know that, and I would say going a burpee pace at 80%, 100% of the time is better than going a burpee rate of 100%, 50% of the time. So pace your burpees, control the breathing. I say that all the time, control the breath, get into a rhythm as you're doing your burpees, and just stay nice and steady. You don't have to be crazy fast. It's really tempting when you look at it. It's one of those workouts that doesn't look as bad as it is, and then once you're in it, you're like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. And that's a trap. It's a trap when you see 12 and you're like, okay, I can do 12, but then you have to do that a whole lot of times. So stay smooth. I would highly recommend going singles on all cleans all the way through. Even if you have a 405 pound clean and this is super light for you, I'd still go singles all the way through. Thrusters, you can break that up as well. I would say like break it into 2 sets. If you have to go 3 sets, that's fine. He went 7-5. 7-5. If you have to go like on the second one, he went 5-4-3. Like you can break it up. Don't feel like you have to go unbroken, because that will hurt really bad. Break everything up. Stay smooth on the burpees the entire way through, and then control the breathing, because that's going to be the biggest thing, the biggest limiter for everyone.
Yeah, by far. It was breathing and just overall, there's not one like It wasn't like, oh, my shoulders hurt, my legs hurt. Full body, just like tiredness of just working hard. With the cleans and going singles, find a cadence for that, and maybe it's look at the clock, watch it tick by 3 times and then go. Maybe it's counting 2 breaths. Get a rhythm with it. When we have I'm assuming if you're RXing it, women, you'll probably, if you can, use the trainer bar to use 65, the 25s on it. So if we're letting it bounce, get that rhythm. Try not to let it bounce crazy, and just rip it and go. If cleans are kind of like a good movement for you, I love cleans. I didn't like line up my hands exactly every time. Some of it was like way off center, but I was able to just get it up. Like, don't waste time on that. Just trust yourself. Be athletic in that way.
Yeah, pace it. Okay, don't come out too hot. 16 minutes, we all know, is a long Metcon. Okay, so pace it. And I know a lot of people, not just our gym, not other, like most people in the CrossFit community, come out way too hot. If you want a good score, it should be a easy effort through those first 2 rounds, and then it starts picking up pretty significantly. It should feel good. You're not like crazy out of breath, and then you can kind of pick it up as you go. But yeah, pace it. Should be a ton of fun. This is a great workout for all of us. Let's have some fun and crush it.